Yeah, so we still have few more seconds before we start, and we are live on Facebook. So I would request all my viewers to be on a mute mode so that whatever learning is today, I am sure Disha Tuljan must be having something in stores to teach us a lot of things. And we had a query about recipes on diet food. So let us see whether she'll be able to handle that as well. Let us see how young. So it's sharp 11 o'clock. So welcome back to Rapid Talks with Rachna once again on a Sunday morning. And it's overwhelming to see the response early in the morning, which shows your love for food. So for today, let me introduce you. Our today's guest for Rapid Talks with Rachna is Disha Tulsian. She is a chef, a culinary consultant. She had always been passionate about food and so took the road less taken by and pursued a career in culinary. Usually, you will not find too many people taking this as a career, but it was Disha's passion since childhood that she took this career. She graduated from the Welcome Group Graduate School of Hotel Administration with a bachelor's in culinary arts. And at the age of 20 in 2017, when the food business impact was still in its infancy stage. After college, she gained experience by working in 23 different restaurants. Oh my God, Disha, you are 23 now and you have worked in as far as I remember, you are 23 plus and you have worked in 23 different restaurants. Wow. 23 different restaurants of the world's famous hotel in Dubai, Atlantis, the Palm. Oh wow, you have experience to work at a Dubai hotel. Excellent. After this, she worked in a Jain resort, Bali, as a culinary consultant. We all dream to go to Bali one day. And you have already worked at this age, you have already worked there.
It's a beautiful
And
place.
yeah, and I heard, see, from my sources, I came to know you had learned scuba diving and all also, or something like.
Yeah. I took a diving course in Bali as well.
Oh wow, that's lovely, Disha. So that shows your love for sports as well. So after she worked in Zen Resort Bali as a culinary consultant and set up the restaurant operations with healthy Ayurvedic food. Oh wow! So you have helped them in the operation also of a restaurant. That's amazing. She is a certified nutritionist as well as a licensed sommelier. What does that mean? Disha, a
So,
wine
uh,
expert.
yeah. So, a
Okay.
sommelier is somebody who has mastered the art of wine pairing with different kind of foods that and the wines that come from different areas.
Okay. And she also has a cookbook on the way called Eat Healthy and Be Merry, which showcases how easy it is to consume healthy food in a gourmet fashion. So, Disha, this Eat Healthy and Be Merry is the cookbook written by you.
Yes, so this was written by me in the time when I was working in Bali, along with different kinds of recipes and different nutritional facts, detox diets, everything which I did during my work in Bali.
That's amazing, Disha. Now, in today's workshop, she will show us a very tasty recipe of a mango cheesecake. Wow, mango and then cheese and cake. All the three words beautifully go hand in hand with each other. But Disha, let me ask you, what about the calories? We have mango, we have cheese, and we have cake in it.
I feel that in terms of calories, everybody should have a very good balance between enjoying food and eating it in a nutritious manner. So as long as you have one slice of cheesecake, it's good. When you go for four, that's when it gets unhealthy.
But I am sure when you teach us, one slice would not be sufficient for all of us. What say, audience? You can put your answer in the chat box. So, in today's workshop, she will show us a very tasty recipe of a mango cheesecake with simple home based ingredients, which everyone can enjoy this mango season. Wow, that's amazing again. We are also going to have a question answer session after Disha shows us the recipe. and she will address all your doubts. So you can put your questions on the chat box about the food, any type of food you would like to know, the hotel industry, recipes, tricks, secrets behind social media, food pictures, how to be a good photographer. Because we can see nowadays, lot of all of them have become a chef. Most of them have become a chef this lockdown, but they are not able to take good pictures. So Disha will help us with that too. So over to you, Disha. Before I put my first question to you, would you like to uh, say something more about your love for sports or anything?
Thank you so much, Rachna ma'am, for the introduction. It was a very descriptive introduction, but nonetheless. So I would like to start by addressing everyone that the reason, first of all, good morning. Thank you so much for joining the call. It's a Sunday morning, and I really appreciate everybody being on call. When I think of my career, or rather my love for food, it takes me back to a very young age when I used to cook a lot with my grandmother. And then, she was the one who initially told me that, why don't you do this? Why don't you start cooking for yourself? And with that passion over time, I fell in love with cooking, and more so the reaction that you get from people when you feed them. So it can be your family, it can be strangers in a restaurant, it can be feeding poor people, it can be anyone. The joy that a person feels when they have cooked something and somebody else is enjoying that was the main reason why I got into the field. As Rachna ma'am mentioned, with regards to sports, I am a person who's a very avid traveler. I believe that, we have one life, so we should all see as many things as you can. And most of my experiences I have been fortunate enough to gain through my work life. So, say in terms of going to Dubai to work or going to Bali to work. So, I have always been motivated by the travel aspect of my career, where I get to go to different places, cook food. So, it was a blend of everything that I enjoyed doing together. With regards to being a culinary consultant, I realized that in India, a lot of people are foodies. You will barely find people who will say that no, I don't like to eat, or I don't like to eat this type of food. Everybody loves food. So when I decided to go a little mainstream, I realized that apart from being a chef, there are so many things that you can do in terms of in my industry, but without being a direct chef in the kitchen. That's when I came up with this idea, where I thought that a lot of people are there who want to open restaurants. A lot of people have the financial investment to open restaurants, very creative ideas that they want to open restaurants with different kinds of themes. But what they miss is knowing somebody who would help them do that in the best way possible. During my undergraduate education, so I did a 3 years bachelor degree, which was specifically focused on different aspects of food. It goes from, say, how to design menus to cook different foods from different global cuisines to, like Rashna ma'am mentioned, how to click good food pictures to how to write about food. So that is when I thought a very good initiative would be to help entrepreneurs who want to start their own restaurant or start their own cloud kitchen, and help them get and set their business up. So that is where the whole culinary consulting idea had come up. And that is actually what I had did in my time in Bali. And the reason I chose today's recipe for the mango cheesecake was
Before
because,
before
yeah,
Disha, before I come to that mango cheese, I would like
yeah,
to just let us know how far your profession is different from other major professional fields. You spoke how
okay,
you entered, what inspired you,
yeah,
and I am sure your grandma must be a lovey, like a food lovey, that she inspired you at a very young age to
yeah.
prepare. So I am sure, and I have heard about her as well. So how it is different from other major professional fields, you can
Okay. So I so there is one thing where, you will not find a lot of chefs or a lot of people who are working in this profession, because this is a very, very, very difficult profession. So say working for 16 hours a day, 6 nights in a row is something which is like normal, which is a very normal thing for people who are chefs. You have to work extremely hard. You have to work in a kitchen which moves at the speed of lightning. You have to be very the you have to be very focused in terms of what you want out of the kitchen. So, say all the vacations that normally all of us enjoy, right? Let it be Diwali, let it be Christmas, let it be your very own birthday. So, all of these times when I was working as a chef, I did not get to enjoy any of those things because when people are eating, so your work goes as per how people are enjoying. So, if people are enjoying, then you have to be there to serve them so that they can enjoy. So I feel it's a very demanding profession, but that being said, it's also a very satisfying profession because like I explained you earlier that the whole part where you're cooking for somebody or when so people enjoy the food that you've prepared for them, you get this insane amount of joy that comes with all the hard work, all the long hours, all the working weekends. It is very satisfying.
Rightly said, Disha. And as you said, you didn't enjoy your birthdays or any of such those occasions. You were working. So to achieve success at this age, you have to spend sleepless nights, and you have given your best. At the age of 23, nobody works for 23 restaurants, you can say. And let me tell my viewers, at this age, she has been owning her car with her own money since last 2 years. So that is really a very big achievement at this early age. People, even if they are at 50, they are not able to achieve. So be proud of all those moments which you have missed out, because if you need to achieve something, you have to compromise things in your life. So before we start our next questions, as I can see, all our viewers are like excitedly waiting to. I would request my viewers to please keep your thing on mute mode. Mr. Arvind Srivastav, humble request. Lot of background noise is coming, so please, if you can just yes, sir. Thank you. So before we put on our next questions, I think all of us are too excited to know what you are going to teach us today, Disha. So over to you, Disha, for why you chose this particular recipe, and then how do we make it? Okay, over to you, Disha.
Thank you, Rachna ma'am. So, what we will be learning today in our culinary workshop would be a very easy mango cheesecake. The reason that I chose this recipe was because, firstly, it is mango season and the summers are still ending. So, all of us want to enjoy that one last wave of the good mangoes that are coming in. And also because how all of us were very excited when it comes to eating pastries, when all of these western desserts, right? Everybody loves to go to the cake shop and buy a pastry and then come home and eat it. So I realized that why don't we come up with a recipe which is very desi. So all the ingredients that we use, they are the things you can find very easily in your kitchen, and then use this recipe to make a cheesecake which is at the same time western, but because you're using all the mangoes which is seasonal, it will be healthy as well. Now I'm not going to say that it's a diet recipe or something very healthy, but I believe everything that you eat within the season comes up to be healthy. So what I've done is I have made one video of how we're going to do the whole recipe and how each steps are. So I will tell all of you about the different ingredients that we're using, what are the other ways we can use those ingredients, and we can go from there. Does that sound good, Rachna ma'am?
Yes, yes, Disha. I was just reading the messages people were sending for you that they love this mango cheesecake. And do you have a blog also, Disha? I was not aware of this.
I don't have a blog as of now, but I have an Instagram profile where I share a lot of my recipes,
Okay,
and
because
especially the
somebody has
food that I've
mentioned
been cooking.
some. Okay, somebody mentioned that they love reading your blog. So even I was not aware. And we have a comment from one of our viewers that he is hungry. That is why he has joined here. So quickly, we would say we all are eagerly waiting And I had one chance of eating this mango cheesecake which you had cooked. So lovely. Over to you, Disha.
Okay.
The Zoom session is all yours till you ask me to interrupt in between. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Rachna ma'am. So, what I will do is I will share my screen and I will play that video. And while playing the video, I will explain all of you how to make the cheesecake. Yeah.
Would request everybody to pin your video. Once you pin your video, you will be able to see the video properly. And Disha didn't want that last moment something goes wrong. So she had already prepared a video for our viewers. And I'm sure you all are going to love that. So,
I will just share the screen. Give me one
yes,
moment.
Disha. I think when we are live on Facebook, Disha, it does not work at times, if I
The
am not
video?
wrong. Yeah, I
Okay.
had tried it earlier also. So just let me stop this live and then we can try, because once earlier also I had tried. So I will stop Facebook live for a video so that who have not joined us on Zoom, they will miss it out too.